all what I do is trying to portray the value of freedom.
100% top guy is a human being with the whole range of emotions.
Hashtag tops have feelings too.
Hi, I'm Rob. Welcome to my channel. Dive into vlogs about gay life, adventures in Berlin, Europe and beyond. From everyday moments to travels and meaningful discussions. It's all here. Enjoy the ride. Hit like, subscribe and share your thoughts in the comments.
Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel Walk and Talk with a very special guest. He is a creative traveler and emotional storyteller, and for me one of the most authentic influencers these days. Welcome, Karim!
Hello my friends, how is it going?
We are doing a walk and talk today. As I said, it's the second one I ever made, so let's go.
Let's go.
So we are in Berlin today, and you don't live in Berlin, you are visiting Berlin, right?
I'm visiting Berlin. I'm visiting Berlin for the whole month of September. And I thought the weather was going to be worse, but it's fucking amazing, I have to say.
It's in German we say, wenn Engel reisen, when angels travel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and
I'm a Spanish Moroccan demon.
oh yeah, that's my next question. You are Spanish.
I'm from Murcia, and then nobody knows about it, so I'm going to say it's in the southeast corner. I'm from a small town called Alcantarilla.
So, and you grew up there until which age?
Until I was 20.
20, and then you moved to?
I moved to the Netherlands. I went to Utrecht to do an exchange program with the university, and I was supposed to be there for 1 year, but then life happened and it's been 12 years and I am still in the Netherlands, but now I'm living in Amsterdam.
Oh, in Amsterdam. I will go to Amsterdam tomorrow. Maybe you can give me some tips later.
Yeah, I will send you a list of the things you have to do.
Oh, that's very good. What do you do for a living?
I am a software engineer. I work in a startup. Now it's not a startup anymore, but I work in the field of sustainability. Actually, if we continue working this way, we might pass by one of the offices of my company.
Really? Should we?
No, they will not know who I am. Even though I've been in this company since almost the very beginning. I work from home most of the time, and I am the guy behind the servers and the security. So they don't know. They know my name, but they don't know my face.
Oh, you are a phantom.
I am a phantom worker. I make things work from the darkness.
But maybe they know you from your platforms.
I don't think they know. No. I keep my work life very separate from my online life.
But don't you think that when you have, like, on Twitter, I think you have more than 600,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
Don't you think that it could be that some of your colleagues could see that?
Yeah, I mean, the moment I decided to continue on this hobby, let's call it a hobby.
It's your hobby.
It's my hobby.
That's not your main income.
It's not my main income. I mean, it is income, and thanks to this income, I get to travel more, and I get to fix the small things in my house, and I make sure that I don't have broken windows and stuff like this, which is very nice to do. I am able to help my family as well, which is something very important for me. But it's not my main career. It's not what I studied for. It's not my dream, let's say.
It's not?
It's not.
So you didn't, it was like more an accident to do that?
I wouldn't say an accident, because I really had to do hard work to achieve what I have achieved.
Yeah.
But it is definitely something I didn't expect. You know, everybody makes jokes about, I'm gonna make an OnlyFans and I'm gonna be rich. Or I'm gonna make an OnlyFans because I know I will be good at this. Or I know that I've been sending nudes for free forever, and now I'm gonna charge for them. Everybody makes these jokes, but not so many people actually go for it. And I was one of these persons. I was always joking about the idea of making OnlyFans just to earn more money. Until one day in my building, we had to put a lot of extra money to fix some of the problems in the building.
Yeah.
It was like 7,000 euro per apartment, and I was like, oh my god, what am I gonna do now? And then I made again the joke of, I should make an OnlyFans, ha ha ha. And actually I thought, fuck it, let's do it. And I just went for it. I went to Twitter last year in February. I started putting pictures. These pictures were being retweeted, and then I opened the OnlyFans, and then I'm like, wait a moment, there is money here. And I decided to take it serious and go for it. And get to know people and do collabs and do all the things. And here I am too.
And all the things people do on OnlyFans. And you have also Instagram. And
I have an Instagram. Second one, the first one got removed.
oh, because it was too spicy, or why?
Not even, actually. Let's say I have always enjoyed making videos for Instagram. It used to be like Instagram stories telling about my day or about whatever funny story that happened to me. When I did the OnlyFans, I thought Instagram is my biggest social media. I should use this channel to get more customers.
Yeah,
And I posted a story with a link to OnlyFans. And
that was not good.
one day later, my account was suspended. 10 years of work and memories and projects and things just gone. There was no way to get it back. I emailed every person I could, and I never got it back. So I had to start again with my new accounts.
Wow.
And the weird thing is that all the accounts that I made the day after and the week after, they also got removed, even though I wasn't posting anything OnlyFans related. I feel like somebody didn't want me to be there somehow.
Oh, okay.
So I changed my name from Karim Hyde to something that wouldn't have the Hyde thing in there. And I was kind of angry and I didn't know what to put, so I put Sir Karim 1111 to confuse whatever program bot algorithm was after me. I had to dodge it somehow.
Okay.
So the name doesn't make any sense, but I like it.
So how many subscribers did you had on Instagram?
When I got removed,
Yeah.
I had 20,000 followers
Okay, that's
that I
awesome.
got over 10 years, let's say. But I never focused on growing. Most of my content was uploaded on stories.
Uh-huh.
So I wasn't making reels when reels started and everybody was like, you have to make reels, you have to make reels. I didn't really focus on that because it was mostly content that I enjoyed making for myself or for my friends.
And the people liked it.
Yeah, but I wouldn't necessarily grow from that.
Mm-hmm.
It was when my account was removed that I had nothing. That moment I decided that I would actually play the game in order to grow and grow and grow. And now it's going well.
In your Instagram, there's a link tree, and in this link tree, you don't have the XXXX, right?
There is no way to get to OnlyFans directly from Instagram because it goes against the rules. And even though many people do it and they manage to...
Where are we? Ah, yeah.
Where are we?
This is the Axel Springer house here, where the bad German media is, and let's go in this direction maybe.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
It seems like on Instagram, many people manage to put their links to OnlyFans and Just for Fans and X platforms, and they seem to get away with it. But I also know from what I see is that eventually all these accounts get banned. And it really depends what kind of content you do, because if you only want to promote the OnlyFans, then it's okay to do it because for a while it will work and you will get customers. But in my case, my Instagram is totally unrelated to OnlyFans. It is my storytelling videos, my traveling videos, the way I network with other people or other artists. So I really don't want to sacrifice that to get more customers. I removed my jacket because it was very warm. I thought it was going to be cold. On Monday it was freezing.
Yeah, it was on Monday. I was also like I had 2 jackets and a long shorts, and today we have short shorts. You have the lesbian one.
I'm looking like a lesbian today.
Yeah, we are a queer program, so also open for the lesbians. How does it feel when you are in the public, you are like going through the streets and people recognize you? Does it happen?
It happens a lot.
I can imagine.
I have to say, so far, the balance is on the positive side. It's something I enjoy because I'm new at this. I have never tasted what it means to be famous, and it's not like I'm crazy famous now, but I am definitely tasting a little bit of what it means to go somewhere and people know you. I'm still confused because sometimes people come here and they say, oh my God, Karim, I love your videos. But I don't know if they mean my travel videos or my storytelling, or they are actually at home, playing with their instrument.
Yeah.
So I had to ask, what videos? And then they tell me, because right now it's a balance between 50% come from Instagram or TikTok and the other 50% come from Twitter or from OnlyFans. And once I know this, I know how I have to handle the situation. And I have to say, many times it can make my day that somebody comes and tells me something like, I was having a very bad period, I was sad, I had so many problems, and then I will just go to your Instagram, listen to your stories, and it will make my day better. That feels amazing for me because it's feedback that I didn't ask for, but I don't know, seeing this person enjoying what I do, it makes me happy.
I completely do understand because, oh, let's see, we are in the middle of Berlin and this is the TV tower. It's very small here, but yeah.
It's very small from here, but it's actually
small.
huge when you get closer.
Have you been on the tower?
Not yet.
Not yet?
I've been in one in Düsseldorf. They
Oh
have
yeah.
a similar one. I mean,
Similar.
not so big as this one.
Don't say that in Berlin. But yeah, they have like, it looks like a UFO, I think. Like,
Yeah.
You know, I just have like 11,000 subscribers on YouTube and most of my videos are about gay saunas.
Oh really? Wait, there's a bee on top of you.
On
So
top
it's
of
gone.
me?
It's gone. No, it's gone.
Okay.
It's gone. No, it was a very, very, very thick bee.
Like, oh, I know.
It was a very thick bee.
There are sometimes in the saunas, you know, I'm just with the towel or with nothing, and people come to me and they say, hey, you are the guy, you made this video about the, and I was like, yeah, and when people say it was helpful for them, because I also want to encourage people to go to the sauna. There are so many people who are curious about it, but they say, I don't know, I'm too afraid to go there, and when I can motivate them to go, that's also a nice thing. Have you had any funny encounters?
They're usually funny when it happens in a party or it happens in a festival because people are more likely to talk about what's in their mind and they don't have any filters. But the same way it can be funny, it can also be annoying because sometimes I am whatever dancing or with my friends and somebody comes very aggressively and says, oh my god, I must eat so much with you, you are like, and they start touching like, I have to, leave me alone please, this is not okay, I have my boundaries, don't cross them please. But then it also depends because the same thing happened at the whole festival. I was dancing and somebody came to tell me the exact same words, but he did it very respectfully at the same time, and then this person became like a close person to me.
Okay.
Somehow. And I might be actually in Berlin because of that person right now.
Okay.
So it can be very nice as well. It can be very nice.
For me, for example, on my Instagram, and I just have like 2,000 followers now. Let's cross.
Ooh.
I have also the OnlyFans, and then sometimes people just send me their nudes.
Oh yeah, they do.
And from time to time, it's fine because I think, oh yeah, that's nice, why not? But sometimes there are also people where I think, yeah, that's too much. I don't know how to say.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, the way we expose ourselves in the social media, you are creating this persona that, of course, is you, but it's not all of you, right? On Twitter, you will see that 100% of my content, I am there, you know, having sex and fucking and being nasty and naked, but I am not nasty and naked 100% with that. Sometimes I do other stuff as well. I also cook, I also visit my family and whatever, you know. I go to work and stay behind my computer programming stuff. But then sometimes when people have only seen that side of you, they believe you are that 100% of the time. And they think that the moment they get next to you, you are going to be the same thing that you are on the internet.
And they have the right to treat you like that, like this piece of meat maybe.
They believe they have the right to treat you like this.
But what I think is, only if you pay, also on OnlyFans, only because you pay like $15, it's not.
It doesn't give you any right to do this.
But it's very interesting that you said you have another side. And I have the feeling, when I watch your content on Instagram, this is a complete other side. Because on OnlyFans, I think of the 100% top, and in Instagram you have also like pictures where you look like a macho or stuff, and with this cigarette stuff, but you are so open about your feelings. For example, I saw a video about your role play in Tokyo.
Yeah, in Japan, yes.
And I thought, what's happening here right now? You were starting so funny, and then you were telling this story, And at the end, you were like you had tears in your
I'm
eyes.
crying, yes.
And I thought, what? That's maybe the complete opposite of what is this 100% top, you know? And this is what I like in your work, which makes it also like art that you show. Yeah, also this 100% top guy is a human being with the whole range of emotions.
Hashtag tops have feelings too.
Yeah,
I mean, that's part of it, but in the other parts, yeah, I can be top, but that doesn't mean that I have to be always angry and macho and asshole. You know what I mean? You know, I can be tops can be normal persons too.
And you can have fears, like fears of bees, for example.
You can have fears. You can fall in love. You can enjoy the beauty of a pancake on top of another pancake. I don't know how to explain.
You travel a lot, and you like traveling, right?
I love traveling.
You love traveling.
Yes.
Which is your favorite city?
I don't know. I really don't know. There is no perfect city to live.
Okay.
Amsterdam is the perfect city to have my home base because Netherlands is a country where everything just works, except the weather.
Okay.
But then Spain is a place where people are I would say the nicest outside because you have this terrace culture, you have this warm South European vibes and the beach and the sun and all that. But then in Berlin, for example, I have I don't know, I would say in this period of my life, Berlin is a kind of my favorite city because you have a mix of everything except the weather and the wasps.
Oh, the weather is perfect today. It's
The weather is perfect,
24 degrees.
But when the weather is good here, then it's full of wasps. Like,
That's true.
so many wasps. And I suffer from that. But no, I don't have a favorite city at the moment. I just try to go wherever I feel I should be there. If I want to be in Spain, I am in Spain. If I want to be in the Netherlands,
That's really cool
I am
with your
in the
job
Netherlands.
that you can work wherever you want, right?
yes.
Do you have any countries or cities you haven't traveled yet, but you want to?
Yeah, actually, how can I say this? Even though it seems I have traveled so much, for some reason all my travels have always been in Occidental countries. So it's either Western Europe or I've been in the US or in Australia, but I've never gone to one of those places outside of my comfort European bubble. You know, I haven't ever been to South America or countries in Africa or in Asia. So I want to get more comfortable doing those kind of trips. The problem is my mom. My mom doesn't want me to go anywhere that might seem dangerous somehow. But I'm gonna change that. In November I'm planning a 5-month trip to Mexico and South America.
Okay.
And I'm planning to learn what it means to be outside this safe bubble that we live in.
So I do understand because I've never been to the South America because of the dangerous situation there. Well, I'm afraid of that, but I'm a big lover of Southeast Asian countries, and there's no danger for you to go there. So I can recommend the Philippines and Thailand, for example, my favorite.
But what about the insects? Are there insects in there?
Oh yeah, they have a lot of bees there. No, I don't know. Of course, they have dangerous insects there, but I never had any problems with them. Maybe they have these mosquitoes where you can get malaria and stuff like that, but never had any problems with that. I think.
Maybe I just have to go there, and then when I come back, I will never be afraid of wasps anymore.
So, do you go to gay saunas?
Sometimes I do. Yeah.
Have you been to the Boiler?
Boiler in Berlin?
Yeah.
Yes. I think it's the best sauna I've ever been. It's the best sauna ever.
I would say that too. And so you also know the sauna in Amsterdam and that sauna?
Yeah, the newest size. Yeah, the sauna in Amsterdam is very, I mean, it depends on the day, but the times that I've been there, I've seen it very clean. I don't have an issue walking on barefoot, which is something good in a sauna, I guess. No, it's a sauna that they maintain quite clean. I love the jacuzzi. It's very small, but it's very cozy and warm.
It's a good
sauna.
It should be warm, you know?
Well, it should be warm. The one in the boiler, last time I went, the water wasn't so warm.
Oh, it's cold.
It was cold.
You mean the pool, right?
Yeah.
It's cold, yeah. It's like that cold.
Yeah. A little bit cold.
Yeah, I know. I've just been in the pool and boiler once when I did a video recording in it. But I don't go in the pool. If they don't have these bubbles.
But they have bubbles, no?
Do they have like strong massage bubbles? I don't know.
I don't know.
But I will see the NZ sauna in Amsterdam.
You've never been?
I've never been, no. I've never been to Amsterdam.
Never been in Amsterdam?
No.
What are you waiting for?
Yes.
I mean, you go tomorrow, but...
I go tomorrow by train, and this is why I invited you to this walk. I wanted to have some recommendations.
Okay. How many days are you staying?
2 nights. I don't know. I tried to rent a bike because it could be easy in...
Yep.
Yeah, because with a bike, I think I'm in 10 minutes or in 15 minutes.
Anywhere.
Anywhere in the sauna, and yeah.
Anywhere. So. We have one rule of thumb in Amsterdam is that everything is 20 minutes away. Everything. Not in the center. In the center is faster.
Okay.
But even then, it will always take you 20 minutes to go anywhere. It's not like in Berlin. In Berlin, it's a bit longer.
Yeah, sometimes it takes. Yeah.
It took me 20 minutes to get to you today, though. So it's a thing. Maybe it happens here as well.
Yep. When I go to work by bike, it takes me 40 minutes. So I live quite outside of the city.
You will arrive there tomorrow, Wednesday. You will do the check-in. You will. I don't know. Do you drink coffee?
Yeah, I do.
So after your trip, you will be like, oh my God, this trip was so long. You do the check-in, you get free of baggage, you put your nice clothes, whatever you want to wear, and you get yourself a coffee or something. And you are going to have dinner at a place called Asian Kitchen. Do you like Asian food?
Yes.
And do you like noodles?
I like noodles, but I'm vegan.
Vegan, not vegetarian?
Vegan.
Vegan. Don't go to Asian Kitchen then. No, you cannot go there because even the noodles with vegetables, they have egg or something. So okay. I'm so sorry. There is a chain of, it's called the junk vegan fast food or something like this. That is so famous for some reason. Every time you go there, it's like there is a queue of people.
Vegan junk, vegan fast food. So
it's
you are a real foodie, right?
Not really. My sister is.
Oh.
But I'm not. I mean, I love to cook, but everything I cook is very food from grandma. You know, like I make a lot of soups, I make a lot of lentils, beans, all this kind of food that you can store in the fridge and you warm it up and you eat it with a spoon, so you get this home feeling. I do that a lot.
So what are the next recommendations for
recommendations? Amsterdam? Sorry about assuming you're not vegan, but it's just these are my favorite noodles, and for everybody in Amsterdam as well, it's a very gem spot. I would say you have to have a walk in the Jordan. It depends on the weather, but the Amsterdam city center has different neighborhoods. The same way that you have Kreuzberg and Neukölln and whatever. In Amsterdam you have the Jordan, which is center west. In my opinion, it's the most beautiful part of Amsterdam. You have
tulips a lot?
No, there are not too many. Trees are usually in the fields outside, or when the season is, you can find them all around the city. But
okay, tomatoes?
Tomatoes?
For me in the Netherlands, tulips and tomatoes. And
yeah, but not in the city center of Amsterdam. Okay. In the city center of Amsterdam, you will see tourists, bikes, and a lot of places for people who smoke. Yeah. And then what they do after smoking, which is eating waffles and chocolate and things like that. So you have to get a little bit away from that.
Okay.
So Amsterdam it's a city that is a city that is shaped with canals in a U shape. So you have one canal like this, then one bigger, then one bigger, one bigger. You can take any direction. The longer you get far away from the city center, the more local it will feel.
Okay.
And sometimes more beautiful as well. The prices will be better, and the food will have better quality.
Oh, that's a good.
So you can choose any direction you want to go. My recommendation, since you're not going to be there for too long, is go west to the left on the map, and you will enter the neighborhood called the Jordan. It used to be a neighborhood back in the days for, let's say, for less rich people or workers, so the houses are a bit smaller. That at some point it became quite popular, and because the houses are smaller, they are more optimized or better decorated, or they're cuter because they have these libraries in the entire wall because it's not so big. Eventually it got even more popular with Airbnbs, and right now it's a mix of very local, still very Dutch somehow, and not so touristic, but so beautiful. So you will find the nicest cafes, the nicest local stores. Even the bridges are like decorated with flowers and stuff. I truly love the Jordan. It's a very nice neighborhood there.
Can you repeat the name of the area again?
The Jordan.
Perfect. Okay.
Jordan.
so we have it on video.
It was like this.
So I'm very excited to see that. So Karim, you said that your mother does not want you to go to these dangerous places, right? So you have a close relationship to your mother?
Yeah, I'm very close to my mom.
What is she thinking about your creator lifestyle?
It's a good question. Yeah, I think when somebody becomes a creator or doesn't become a creator, the first fear is what's my family gonna think about this? And in my case, it was clear that it wasn't gonna be a problem because since having a kid, my mom it's a very curious person. It's somebody who, whatever, reads a lot of magazines or watches TV. I don't know exactly what she does, but she always comes back home and shares what she learned today. And I remember when I was a teenager and I was playing video games on my computer, one day she came back from work and then she said, Karim, did you know that no matter how much technology evolves and the internet evolves, the industry is going to be what moves the most money in the internet forever? And I was like, this is my headphones with my 15-year-old video games, like, what the fuck, what is this? But that stayed in my head somehow because it wasn't until 15 years later, last year, that when I considered doing the OnlyFans, I knew that my mom was going to be cool with it because I know she's open-minded, I know the things she thinks about and I know her way of thinking. And when I did it, she was the first person that I actually told her. I told her, by the way, I'm doing this now. What do you think? You know, with a little bit of fear of she's going to judge me or she's going to tell me not to do it. And then she was like, oh my God, that's so nice. You're young, you have the energy now to do this. Do it now, go for it, I fully support you. And after that, I just, I went full on it because I had the support from the...
And now she's your manager?
No, she's not my manager. No, definitely not my manager. I make sure that she doesn't see it because that would be too much, I think.
Yeah, I think that's a really cool reaction, and I think it's also okay. Everybody should take his own decision, but I think it's important to speak to the close family because if it will come to your family by like somebody is saying it or stuff like that, the people are prepared to react on it, like to say like, yeah, and what's the problem? Do you have that's better when people know about it. So I also told my family.
I just assume everybody's gonna know.
Yeah.
Family, work, whoever. You have to be prepared.
Yeah.
In my case, I just prepared my mom for whatever happens, and about work, I haven't prepared anybody, but I am ready to answer if this question comes up.
If you are fine with it, I'm working in a field where I know it's not a problem. I'm like working in a positive job, and I know that I will never go back to a job which won't accept this.
Exactly. Yeah.
So, and this is kind of ethical things that you say, no, I don't want to work for. Sometimes when I ask guys if they are fine with videotaping for OnlyFans when we have a date, and they are like, yeah, I'm completely free with my sexuality and it's completely, but I cannot do it because of the work. And I said, okay, and I could totally respect that, but I always think like, okay, you are not totally free. So that's the point. And I don't say that, but I think that because one day a guy told me, a Spanish guy told me, he would do that, but he's working for pharma, and they have like ethical.
Pharma?
Yeah, they have ethical rules, and I thought like, what? You're working for pharma industry? And they have ethical rules. So, yeah.
These people, yeah, interesting. I guess they have to have some ethical rules. No, I don't want to be the enemy of the pharma industry.
No, maybe they can be a good sponsor for some video. Yeah, you know.
Some pharma is nice. Some pharma is.
Oh, definitely.
I have prep here.
Yeah, some pharma, of course, pharma can be good. Karim, we talked about your OnlyFans, we talked about your Twitter, we talked about your Instagram. I also saw you have TikTok, and I found your YouTube channel.
I have a YouTube channel somehow.
And I am your 100th subscriber.
Yeah, congrats, and thank you for subscribing.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah.
So, and I saw you have one big video from a trip, which was from Amsterdam to
Stockholm.
Stockholm, yeah.
With a with a scooter.
With a scooter, and that was very interesting because you were going also a route which was very close to my origin. Where I'm from Mecklenburg, and when I was younger, I was a lot in this area of Lübeck and stuff.
Lübeck,
like that.
Yeah, in the north.
Yeah, in the north, and you have been there too.
Yes, I passed with the scooter.
And I can only recommend this video, guys. I will link it in the video description because it's really nice. You share everything.
I shared the entire trip with the scooter.
Yeah.
There's a story behind this video though. At the beginning of the pandemic, when everything closed so suddenly and we had to isolate ourselves, but nobody was doing it because everybody kept going to house parties and illegal things. I was like, I don't want to be in the city. So I took my scooter, my 49 cylinder scooter that doesn't go harder than 50 kilometers per hour. And I decided to go with 2 backpacks and leave and let's see where I can go. And I spent 9 days driving 10 hours per day, east-north, and I passed through Germany. I took a ferry to go to Sweden, and then I continued driving north until I arrived to Stockholm, and my scooter broke because at some point it was gonna break. And I don't know. In that moment I actually had deleted Instagram from my phone. I had deleted all the social media, and it was just fully on my own. No music, just the sound of the scooter. And it was nice, but sometimes it also got very lonely, and I was crying, and I didn't know what I was doing. I thought I was being crazy or irresponsible. I made a very long video, so the video is very long.
Yeah, it's I think 30 minutes like that.
It's half an hour.
Half an hour, yeah. It's long.
But it's a good summary.
Content.
It's a good summary of 9 days traveling on a scooter.
And what I can say is when people like your Instagram reels or TikTok reels, they will love this stuff too, because it's like a long version of it, I think.
It's a half an hour version of it, yes.
Yeah, it's really like, and you dance a lot, there's a lot of music inside, and you just share your like when you pass the border between Germany and the Netherlands 7 times, I think. Like,
oh yeah, I crossed like now I'm in Germany, now I'm in the Netherlands, now in Germany, now I'm in the Netherlands.
that was very like the classic or typical Karim thing. So I can just recommend to go to this. Would you like to make more on YouTube?
I want to go back to YouTube at some point, yes. Hopefully this year or beginning of next year, now that I have more free time.
So if you do that, we should do a video together. And when you are in Berlin, or when I'm in Amsterdam, or when we meet in South America before we get killed by
a wasp.
by a wasp. Oh, they have very aggressive insect there. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Shouldn't I say? Shouldn't?
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah,
I have to put myself into the situation.
We need to face the reality, of course.
Yeah.
So this is my recommendation to go to your channel, and I think I could put your whole link tree in the video description too, that people can find. But I think the people already know you, but I will put the links in the video description. Do you have some ending, closing words for your audience or for your new audience? Or
all what I do is trying to portray the value of freedom in whatever it means. On Instagram, I allow myself to be silly and stupid and innocent and vulnerable. But that's a way of allowing myself to be free to be that. On X, OnlyFans, I let my sexuality go there as it is, and I also feel free for that. I feel free to tell my family, and eventually I will tell my colleagues at work. What I want to communicate with my content is people should be free to do whatever they want, to not put limitations on the things you do, because the things you do might sometimes hurt other people, but it's not your fault and it's not your intention. What I'm saying is that it's okay to put limitations and do not hurt other people, but sometimes do the things you want to do and do the things that make you happy.
So for me, to close it, I can say I was asking myself before we met, is this guy that authentic he seems to be? And after this video, I can say, yes, he is. So I have the impression that you are, when I see the videos, that you are like that.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for joining me on this video.
Thank you very much for inviting me.
I hope your YouTube channel will also grow, and because I would definitely subscribe again, because I already subscribed. I'm the 100. You should have that in mind, yeah?
Yeah, I will never forget.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for inviting, and I hope people understand my accent.
Definitely. When they understand me, they will understand you too.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
Ciao.